Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, I'm Brittany. How you doing? Welcome to my channel. So today we're filming a very exciting video. We're going to be doing a swatches kind of first impression over this eyeshadow palette. This is the Do It for the Gram eyeshadow palette from Bakerie, and I picked this up in my last haul. If you haven't seen that haul video, I'll have it in the cards right here. But I told you guys I really wanted to do a review and swatches over this palette just because I haven't seen much on YouTube for this palette, and I really wanted to try it out. I swatched it in store and totally fell in love, and I just thought it was really unique, and I did end up creating this look right here with the palette. I'm first going to jump into swatches on my arm just so you can see all the colors, just in case you are only here for the swatches. I'll have that first, and then right after that we're just going to go ahead and jump into the tutorial for this look. And so yeah, if you guys want to see this kind of review, first impressions over this eyeshadow palette, let's go ahead and get into it. For my transition shade, I'm going to go into this neutral brown. And I'm just going to buff this into my crease and above it. And my eyes were already primed with concealer and powder from earlier in the day. So if it looks a little patchy, that's why. So far, it's blending really nice. There is some kick up in the pan. Okay, to go ahead and deepen things up, I'm going to go ahead and take this like burnt orange shade on my 217 brush, and I'm just going to buff this right into my crease and kind of that outer corner as well. And we are going to be cutting the crease today, so I'm going to try to bring this a little higher than usual, and then just blending out the edges with that transition shade that we used, the neutral brown. And then I'm just going to keep building up this orange color until I get the intensity that I want. So far these are blending super good. I literally have no problems whatsoever, and I have zero fallout as well. Super pretty. Alright, and I want to go ahead and deepen it up some more, so I'm going to take the darkest color in this palette, which is this dark brown right here, on the same brush. These do have like kickback, but it's nothing crazy. It's nothing like the Anastasia eyeshadows. It's a very, very light amount. And I'm just gonna apply this to the like lower part of my crease. and also the outer corner. This one is not that pigmented. It looks way darker in the pan. That's so weird. Let me really go in there with my brush and see what we could get. That is so weird. It is not very pigmented whatsoever. I mean, it's deepening it up a little bit, but not too much. You could tell kind of like the difference from the eyes. This color is weird. I can tell you that. So I'm just gonna keep packing this on until I get like the color payoff that I want. These are really, really good eyeshadows if you're like barely starting makeup, just because they don't have a lot of fallout or kickback. So they're really easy to work with, and also they blend out super easily. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that, and then just going back in with that transition shade and the fluffy brush and blending out the edges. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and an angled brush. Okay, so I want my crease about right there. And then I'll just go ahead and start cutting. Okay, and then I'm just gonna fill in everything with more concealer and a flat brush. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and clean up the actual cut in a minute with eyeshadow. But for the lid, I want to take one of these pretty duochrome colors. I actually think I'm going to use 2 of them today. So first I'm going to take this one on my finger, and I'm going to just blend out these edges before I put it down, just to make sure it's nice and smooth. And then just go right on top with my finger. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Alright, we have a little bit of fallout, but nothing too crazy. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just grab a brush and just taking the same color, but we're gonna take it all the way up to that line. Should have went in with the brush first and then maybe the finger, but it's okay. Ooh, I really like that color. It's so pretty. Just gonna wipe away this fallout really quick. Okay, then I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of wipe off that brush, and then I'm gonna dip into this blue right next to it. Really pretty. Where it's like a bluish green. And I'm gonna put this on the other part of the lid. All the way up to that line. You could tell like subtle difference. The shades are very similar once you have them next to each other. I'm gonna go in with this shade with my finger and see if that helps the intensity. Ooh, it's really pretty. I love that color. Do you guys see like the duochromeness? It's really pretty. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do the same exact thing to this side. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and just fill in this like negative space that we have right here. So I'm just gonna mix this dark brown with the orange, just because this dark brown isn't really dark. So I'm just mixing those two. And then I'm just gonna fill in right here where this crease is. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and take that brown by itself, my 217, and I'm just gonna kind of blend out these edges right here just a tad, because I don't want to cover up that green color, but I just want to blend everything out. There we go, and then we could even go back in with our finger on that green, just to make sure we don't lose that color. Okay, so moving on to the lower lash line, I'm going to take that same brown we've been using on a flat brush, and I'm just going to line my lower lash line with this. Let's see what that gives me. It's so weird how this color looks more like a light orange, but in the pan it looks like a dark brown. That is so odd. Okay, then taking a small fluffy brush, I'm going to dip into this orange color. And then we're just going to use that to kind of buff this out. I feel like I'm going to connect it to like that, just so everything flows. Okay, and for the inner corner, I'm just going to take this gold color. And I'm just going to pop that right here in the inner part. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, and to go ahead and highlight under the brow, I'm just taking this matte, plain skin tone kind of color. And I'm just gonna place that right under my brow. Just to kind of clean everything up. Okay, and just going back in with that fluffy brush to kind of blend out those edges really lightly. Okay, so I want to go ahead and do a winged liner, and I'm just going to do a regular black one, and I'm just going to use my Stila liquid eyeliner to do so. Okay, and so now I'm going to go ahead and just line my waterline with a black pencil. For mascara today, I'm going to be using my Benefit Bad Gal Mascara. And I'm just going to apply that to the top and lower lashes. Okay, and for lashes, I'm going to be using my Ardell Whispies. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I really like the way it turned out. I love the colors. This eye look is just giving me life. And also the stuff that I have, the like rest of the makeup that I have on my face will be listed in the description box if you're wondering what else I have on today. But yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and give you my final thoughts on the eyeshadow palette. So I really love the metallic colors. As you guys saw, I didn't use any Fix Plus or anything to like wet my brush to use these foiled eyeshadows, and they're very, very foiled and beautiful, and they just reflect really beautifully. All the colors blended really, really nicely, including the mattes. The only matte I did have a problem with was the dark brown in the palette, this one right here, and that's only because it looks darker in the pan than it shows up on the eyes. On the eyes, it kind of shows up as a lighter orange color, which is kind of weird just because there's already an orange in the palette, and I would love that one to like deepen the look up. And as you guys saw, it didn't really do anything or deepen up the look at all, but that is pretty much the only shade that gave me trouble. All the other mattes blended really nicely, and they showed up the way they look in the pan. And so overall, I think this is a really good eyeshadow palette, especially if you like metallic kind of duochrome shades, just because I feel like they're really unique. It also has all your transition shades in there, so you could do a whole like daytime look if you want. If you do want to do more of a like a nighttime look, you might have to dip into another palette or a single eyeshadow just to kind of deepen everything up with a darker color. And I also like the fact that they have like a matte skin tone eyeshadow in here, just because I love these colors to go ahead and set my eyeshadow primer or the concealer on my lid. I didn't do that today just because I already had concealer and powder on my eyes, but I totally would have used that for that. It also is really good to use under your brow bone, and this gold is just so beautiful. I'm really impressed with this palette, and for it being so affordable, I think it's like $39. I'll have it on the screen if it's not, but to me that's a really good price, especially because these pans are ginormous. They're really, really huge pans, and I'm so excited to keep using this palette. And yeah, that's pretty much my final thoughts on it. If you guys ended up liking this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up so I can know to keep doing these kinds of videos for you guys. And if you have any questions about the palette or anything like that, leave it in the comments down below. And also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe before you leave. I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so that's 3 times a week. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys!